make you mine. If they ain't showing no love, I don't let it get to my mind. And I begin to it with my craft divine, I claim what's mine. I can't play all of those games, I to protect my time. I know that I'm a fine, so if you might type, I'll make you mine. Even if they ain't showing no love,
What's going on, Gemini? Welcome back to the channel. It's MC333 back at it again with another tarot card reading. If you're a Gemini Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Progress, this is your tarot card reading. If you have Gemini and any other planetary energies or planetary placements as well, you can apply this reading to those areas of your life if you know how to do so as well. My name is MC333, entrepreneur, musician, and psychic here. We're going to be tapping into the collective energy here for you guys, Gemini, and we're going to be using our oracle card deck this week. One of our oracle card decks. This is the Goddess Power Oracle that we have in our arsenal. And thank you to everyone supporting and donating to the channel and booking personal readings to help the channel grow, because it helps tremendously and it helps us tap in and get new decks like this. And we can provide different types of readings for you guys, so you can really tap into different areas and really get clarity and messages from different decks. That way, you know, sometimes we perceive different messages from different decks a little bit differently. So I like to offer a wide range of decks, and I know you guys know the traditional ones that we use here, and we thought, why not just switch it up? We're still using our Rider-Waite-Smith deck this week, and we're going to be using it for a confirmation card at the end of the reading. Thank you to everyone staying tuned, giving this deck a shuffle. I'm going to be having a card come out here for you, my Geminis. Spirit, show me Gemini messages for Gemini here this week. Hope you guys are having a great week, Gemini. Started off the week strong, had a good weekend, and you're ready to, you're moving forward in your week strong. This landed right on top of that deck, almost damn near perfectly. Just put you over there. Thanks, Spirit. But you are undergoing a transformation. That card did come out for Scorpio here, Gemini. So if you have Scorpio in your chart, or you're connected with a Scorpio, maybe you have a Scorpio sibling, friend, etc., send them over this reading as well. It could resonate with them, or maybe go check out that Scorpio reading as well. But they had this card in position too. Messages for Gemini here, but you are undergoing some transformation. That's what and I think this is something that already initiated for you. Happy full moon as well, everyone out there. Full moon in Libra, Gemini. But I think this already initiated for you. You're undergoing a transformation. You're tapping into a sense of divine wisdom. And I think that divine wisdom, for a lot of you guys out there, for the divine feminine out there, I think whatever you're going through, whatever the situation is that is causing you to go through a personal transformation, is giving you wisdom of the divine, because you're learning from the cosmos, and you're learning about the energy and embodying the energy of the universe and the energy of creation. And just because you're living that out in the physical and you're going through these transformations as an individual, you're now developing wisdom from the divine. Because you got to remember, the divine is the cosmos. The divine is the energy of creativity, creation, wisdom, and not just wisdom, but the divine is let's say, the heavenly realm, and it's the realm of connection, the realm of synchronicity, the realm of guidance, right? It's a more expansive realm of consciousness, right? I could say, to where we don't think in terms of the 3D, right? The divine is the spiritual connection and spiritual consciousness and spiritual wisdom of the world, right? And I think whatever you're going through with this transformation, whatever that situation you went through that caused a personal transformation, taught you the essence of divine wisdom. How divine wisdom actually comes together in this form, in this world, and how we can actually identify it, right? It's like the energy of creation. As divine, females, they give birth, right? The energy of creation, obviously it stems from men too, but just that role of creating and giving birth to a child is divine wisdom, because you learn so much from that process, and you learn so much about yourself, the world, and people, just by that process alone. And that's the divinity behind it. You understand the connection of the cosmos and why we're doing everything. Because you went through the actual experience. You experienced it. So this is like an actual experience. It's like having your firstborn, right? To see that embryo start in the stomach and create in the womb, and then actually delivering it and seeing that energy of creation. That's divine. That's an interconnection that is happening beyond just ourself. You get what I'm saying? I know divinity. I know divine is a like, and divine there can be a lot of interpretations of the word divine, but I wanted to explain it in a way where it's not like religious, right? It's a spiritual thing, and it's so I didn't really want to use the word high or most high or etc. But it's expansive. It's thinking beyond the barrier and understanding the connection of all. You see what I'm saying? The unified field. Why we do certain things as a spirit, and why certain things happen in the physical. Why we have to undergo certain things in the physical to understand our connection in the divine, in the spirit realm, right? Why we go through things for certain people. That's a divine. That's something that's divine. It's more than ourself. It's more than you. It's more than me and you, right? It's bigger than just that. That's divinity. Messages for Gemini here, Spirit. Show me Gemini. Last card for Gemini. Last card for Gemini. Even if you went through like a crazy situation. Last card for Gemini here, Spirit. Show me Gemini. Last card. Even if you went through a crazy situation here, right? And maybe it was a shitty situation, but you learned a lot from it, and you understand why you shouldn't have went or did something, or why you needed to do this differently, etc. Like, you're learning from your actions. That's divine wisdom, because it's more meaning and reasoning to why you should carry yourself in the way you carry yourself. Like, we don't have faith just to have faith. We have faith because it's bigger than ourselves. You see what I'm saying? Like, we like to believe in things bigger than ourselves. So, you got to remember that. And I think this could have been a crazy situation that, whether it's a positive or negative situation in your life, which you can apply to, it caused a big transformation within you and your life. And I think maybe even your surroundings, but it caused a big transformation in your personal life. And you're learning a lot from that. And that's pretty much this divine wisdom, because it's not just learning anything. It's learning universal principle and why we do certain things. That's why it's divine. Show me last card for Gemini here. Last card for Gemini, Spirit. Last card for Gemini. Show me Gemini. Okay. Liberation. We got liberation, guys, as the last card, and this is very nice. Kali. Liberation. 2, 6, 8. Maybe you're spending a lot of time expressing yourself. Maybe replacing or reorganizing certain things, so you can feel liberated again. You could feel strength again, right? There'll be certain things you got to spend time focusing on what you've learned in this situation, so that you can find strength again. You could feel not so liberated, kind of down, kind of in a rough rut, right? But you have to learn from the situation so you can be inspired by the situation so you can do better. And once you want to do better, that's when you're going to tap into this liberation energy, because you understand what you did wrong, and it's okay to accept, and it's okay to forgive in order for you to move forward. That's what has to happen. That has to happen in general, right? You got to have that, and that way you can step into your power again and claim your power back, because we're the only ones that decide whether we lose our our power, or give our power away or not. And we have to learn from everything we do, everything we speak, everything we say. There's swords here, so I know this has something to do with communication, throat chakra energy. These oracle cards do have a book as well. I don't use the books much, although like I'm aware of the book and I've opened the book, I don't use the books much because I like to go off my own intuition and my own interpretations. This deck is pretty vivid, so it's not. I can create my own interpretations pretty well. Mystery card, I'm not sure, but this is a lot of wisdom. I think maybe like balance. I feel like justice. What goes around comes around. It's like you have to put out that energy so feel liberated. You got to learn from what you've been through. You got to start seeing things from a new angle. Even Hangman, maybe Wheel of Fortune to see some progress. Let's check it out. Well, that's backwards, so there you go. What do we got? I love it. The Empress, guys. Gemini, whatever you're doing, if you sometimes if you can't settle down and get a grip, try to tap into some sort of creativity, express yourself. But even if it's not creative, there's expression. You gotta express how you feel in this situation because that's what's gonna help you with this liberation. That's the confirmation. That's why it's happening. So you're being taught to express yourself, and the creativity that I'm talking about may need to express yourself in a creative way, and that may not be anything like creative, but like differently. You could be used to expressing yourself in one way. The creativity is asking you to express yourself in a different way, so you come across different. Like you come across different because you're applying this divine wisdom. You're not just saying what you're saying anymore. It's backed by wisdom because you've learned from this situation. And when you express yourself, that'll be felt, that'll be heard. And that's where you'll feel like you're stepping back into your power here, Gemini. As we close out, I want to remind you that you're the most important part of Triple Three's Tarot, Gemini. Thank you for tuning in. Short one, sweet one. As always, I'm watching from afar and I'm rooting for you. If you'd like to learn anything else from the channel, check that link down below. Smash that MC Triple Three. We out of here.
You know that you did me bad. No, baby, I ain't doubling back, not doing that, yeah. And I'ma keep it going, I never lag. And I'm in my spaceship, and you know I never land. I might try to do you bad.